And the minor league is back in action. Purple Pirates on the pretty much allows the double tap to be permanently off cooldown. Gerson going in hard, gets the stun or the snare onto Soligo. Soligo returning a lot of damage onto him, but here's Galzerin. Forces the flash out, gets the rush in. One more auto attack, gonna take it out with the red buff. First blood going over to Galzerin.
On this CS, as far as what's going on in the top lane, I mean, he's been shoved against his tower, and that's staying from
opposing. Going in hard onto Hexor and still enjoying plenty of health thanks to the Morgana. Eco holding on to the Dark Binding, throws it out, actually gets it onto the support, not the AD carry. Hexor has to pop the heal, flash away, flash for flash, and the Light Slinger from opposing going to pick himself up the kill. Chris Brown has to use the heal, keep himself alive, gonna do plenty good enough. Eco gets exhausted, negating his damage further. Apricot coming in not quick enough. The kill being given over in the top lane as well. Pickups getting traded. Opposing negates the effect of the explosive cask. Here comes the tap on the backside for Apricot. The teleport coming in from the top lane. Lissandra joining the middle lane. Soligo with the Frozen Tomb onto Galzer, and the heal from the Soraka not going to be enough to keep him safe. He falls for trying to wreak some havoc here. Eco gets caught by the binding. A lot of damage returned onto him, but Apricot in the middle of the mix trying to bully out the damage. The final spark does pick up one, gets Apricot dangerously low. Opposing not going to be able to make that. I'm struggling to come up with something clever, but Gerson did it for me with the binding and the final spark. Just absolutely nailed it there. Opposing in trouble with finding of his own. Look, he doesn't know Galzerin's there either. Stepping up to face check this brush and finds himself trouble. Hexor on the run. Opposing uses the culling, not able to get much there. Eco with the soul shackles. The dash away, gonna keep him safe. Galzerin taking a lot of damage thanks to the teleport coming in from Fef. He has joined the fight. The rest of Wario's Warrior not quite sure what to do with this 3 versus 4 situation. They end up losing one. Here, he doesn't have the damage, and unfortunately Fef just sticking to him. Sogio getting bound in the mid lane. A binding gets returned by Eco, forces the claim.
And in the meantime, like we were just saying, like Eco...
Ooh, light binding versus dark binding, but the spell shield keeps Xeno plenty safe. Galzerin with the Glacial Prison locks down Eco, but no damage able to be returned onto him. Galzerin just going to have to get out of this one. Another case.
And complete it, get the Summoner blown.
Hexor getting aggressed on hard. Flash for flash, opposing with the dash in. Going to pick that one. He's throwing energy on top of each other in that mid lane. Speaking of energy, Catch a Wave catching plenty of energy up here in the top lane. Apricot doing a wonderful job of tanking up that turret. As he threw the binding out and just completely stepped past the light binding getting thrown from Gerson.
Fef doing a great job in this game.
Plugging away in the top lane. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Hexor duking it out with opposing here. Just once again, same old story. This mid lane turret wants to go down so bad. Soligo can't get caught underneath it though. He's going in with the claw, gets the Frozen Tomb on himself, keeping himself safe enough. Will he get out of the turret range? Yes. Opposing able to pick up the kill in the bottom lane off the engage. Soligo gets hit by the Glacial Prison. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Fef and Catch a Wave duking it out, not wanting to get Fef getting on top of Chris Brown. Echo finds the binding. Apricot here for the damage, picks himself up. Actually, Fef picks up the kill there. Flash away from Xeno, going to keep him safe. Galzerin is in the middle of the mix here. Catch a Wave with the culling, not Catch a Wave, opposing with the culling, not going to be able to find much of anything as the rest of his team just...
Dark binding onto Chris Brown. They just...
Catch a Wave ended up quick drawing the wrong direction. Fef just eats him alive. He's got that blue build going. Galzerin going in hard with the rush there. Soligo uses the Frozen Tomb to keep himself safe. The final spark not going to find too many targets. Galzerin is on the run. Apricot with a great body slam flash in. Hexor is on top of the turret. Apricot coming in with the body slam. The heal's not going to be enough to keep Catch a Wave alive, and the ace comes out big for Purple Pirates. They are in command of this game. It is their game to lose, and they are showing it here. Inhibitor going to fall. Turret's going to fall. It is not looking good for Wario's Warriors.
And the surrender comes out. They absolutely just broke that game completely open. Warriors gives up. They got 4v5 aced, all the while Theft just pushing up that top lane. GG, it's over.